Hi everyone, No Frills Diamond Painting with Sarah. I just thought that I would do some unrolling today. Unrolling videos. And I've got one already ready. This is a Japanese scene. Let's see if this will do it justice. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That looks pretty good right there. It's hard to tell what it looks like here on the paper. But it only has, what is this? How many, oh, it's upside down. Sorry about that. Here we go. As you can tell, it has 29 colors. The ends are cut like this to keep from fraying. But these are the colors that it has. This is a Japanese style diamond painting. This is a Timu. Let's see. This is the company that does it, that I got off of Timu. So I'm going to say maybe this is a license. You know? And I have all the colors here. And these, I really don't like doing this, but there's all the crinkly noise. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, come on. Okay. Goodness. These are all done in baggies. These are kitted up in the cheapest way possible for you guys. Now, I don't know if these are diamond dots or not. I should have had my diamond dot paper in here. But that's the number. I don't know what that is, but let's find out. Let us find out what that is. Maybe it'll say here on the end. And again, I put it upside down. Let's see, this is 17. Color 936. But I don't know what it means by minus 90 because on number 17, color 936 or 8, it says 88. It doesn't say 90. It says 88. So maybe it means there's 88 here, but they gave you 90. Well, hello, Gimli. How were you, baby? That's my son's cat. He's a grandma's helper. Okay, let's put these back in. And again, I'm sorry about all the noise. And that is that one. Let's see. How easy is it to see the symbols? Because it looks like here the symbols are just, they're like D. It's hard to really tell what those symbols are. So we'll find out when we get to working on this one. How bad it'll be. And I've already unrolled a majority of mine that I have. And I'm just putting a rubber band around them. Nothing that's too tight that, you know, won't come out when it's time. So there's that one. I have a Christmas one here. I didn't undo this one, so we're going to listen to some crinkle, and I'm very sorry. But this one I got because I'm going to do it for my daughter. And ooh, look. Here's your standard boat wax and pin. I didn't know I had those. Look at all these special drills. A lot of special drills. Makes them nice and shiny. But I thought I would do this and she could hang it up around Christmas time. Because she is a Grinch fan. And we have Gimli again helping us. His name is Gimli. He is, how old are you? June. Next month he'll be 15 months old. And he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a Maine Coon. He's full-blooded. He is what they call a red tip smoke, which means the roots are blonde, white, which they consider to be a smoke, and the tips of his hair, where he has his color, is considered the red. So he is an orange cat. Yes, I'm talking about you. And he's a grandma's boy. He loves hanging out with grandma. Of course, my son goes to welding school and he works on the weekends, so naturally he's going to want to hang with me because he's with me all the time during the day. But anyway, back to Ho Ho Grinchmas. But this is it. This has, let's see, how many colors does this one have? This one has 10 colors. They're very easy to read. What is 9? 9 is his eyeball. That's about as far as it goes with that. 9 is his eyeball. That's the only place you're going to see number 9. Number 9 is Q092. So I don't know. It's a 30 by 30. I don't know where this came from. Well, I know it came from Temu, but as far as, is it licensed? I don't know. But somebody did it. It looks great. You know, I paid pennies on the dollar for it. It's a partial. So the background is canvas, and all this right here that you see, the ho 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 and the Grinch and all that, is diamond painting. Yeah, this is a pour. You can tell by the stickiness of it. But I'm probably going to do this one next. I've got my cowboys that I'm doing. I might get some. I don't keep these. I throw them away. I did a previous video on my storage system that has trays, but I will keep the wax. Okay. Let's do this one. I don't know where my... I don't know where my colors went for this one. I don't know. But see this right here? This is the reason why. There, I'm going to have to fix that myself. This is ridiculous here. I might just throw this one away. I think I'm going to throw this one away. That's a very beautiful painting. As you can see right there, that would turn out to be very gorgeous. Kind of reminds you of I would say the North Carolina mountains, but I'm pretty sure that that scenery has changed. But there's a lot of confetti on this. It has 24 colors, which isn't too bad. It's a 40 by 40, which, you know, I don't mind this, but for some reason, my colors are gone. I probably have the colors to do this, but somewhere in my box are colors for this. So we'll have to see on that one. Let's see, here's another one, and I did not take it out. And I really do apologize for this. I just gotta find where it opens up at. There we go. Well, that one just ripped right open. I have a feeling I know what this one is. I have a feeling it's one of my camper ones. That, here's the old standby. It will be thrown away, except for the wax. Now, this one I got because my husband and I are campers. We have our own camper. We used to have a camper that belonged to my mom. We used it, we stayed in it, we had a good time in it. My kids grew up camping. And this is it. That is it. That is gorgeous. We have never camped up in the mountains. We've always done beach camping. My husband watches a group or a couple, Happily Ever Hanks. They do a lot of RVing. That's what they do. They RV. They travel everywhere and they RV. And so now they are up in Maine, and they're going to different campgrounds up in Maine. And my husband, he was like, oh, I'd like to go up there. I'd like to go up there. And I just nonchalantly and nicely told him, well, guess what? We either need to get a smaller camper and leave that one at the beach. I said, or we need to get a bigger truck. We could take his truck, my car, trade it in on a bigger car. Bigger truck. Get a 250. And he doesn't say anything. But needless to say, I'm not going to show you all. As you can tell, this is a lot of fall looking colors. This one here has 18 colors here. And they just come in these little baggies, and it has, you know, what the number is. Let's see. Yeah, and it'll be in order. Let's see, what is this one right here? I can't tell. This is number 4 or number 6. No, that's number 5. There's 2 number 5s. 6, 7. So, and let's see. 7 is teas. I wonder what that one is. There's eyes. There's L. Oh, that's number 17. Number 17 is a bunch of right here. And I will probably do the entire background area first up here at the top. Like just cut it right here in my squares and do that. That is this one. And wonderful. This one I did get off of Temu. I know I got it off of Temu. I know for a fact I got it off of Temu. But I'm going to have to lay a couple of these out. And there's that one. I was going to do these two right here. They were partials. But let me grab another. Oh, here's a big one. 30 by 90. Oh, shoot. I have a 30 by 90 here. My goodness. There's all that mess. That was wrapped up in the middle. Your old standby, extra baggies, putty, and then your basic stuff. These are the colors. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, and they're all connected together, and they're all in numerical order. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this looks like. Oh, well, that just kept right on going. Let's see how this is supposed to go this way. Let me get this taken care of here. My goodness, this I do believe is another Japanese style that I got off of Temu. Let's see how this goes. So it would be like this. My goodness. Wow. You can see a little bit of the details here. This is going to be quite interesting. Quite interesting. It has, believe it or not, only 24 colors. I mean, it's decent, but look at the background. That's a lot of maybe just a few colors. This is going to be quite interesting. I don't know when I'm going to get this done, but holy moly. Jumping Jehoshaphat's here, buddy. Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Sometimes when you order something, and you're not quite sure you can't help but say, oh my gosh, this is a 30 by 90. Let's look at it here. This is a big one. 30 by 90. I think it'll be very pretty once it's done. But where am I going to get this done? get some more rubber bands. Okay, let's see how many this one has. This one here says it's got 30 different colors. I opened up pretty easily until I just ripped it. So once you take them out of these bags, this is basically impossible. Now, I will make a comment here. I do this on my bed, so occasionally you might see feet, because it does hurt to sit crisscross applesauce for a while, or Indian style, whatever you want to call it. So I will stretch out. This is going to be very interesting. It doesn't give a picture on here on what it looks like on this end. There's no picture, but as you can tell just by right here on this edge, I think it's a beach scene, because to me that looks like a beachy type thing. Maybe a marina. I don't know. But let's just see. I could be wrong. I do have a comfortable bed. But I will have a crafty room area that I can start doing these things on in probably, it'll be next year. My daughter and my son-in-law are moving out finally after living with us for seems like a decade, but it's not. They've lived with us for 3 years before they got married and after they got married. Their only requirements was to save all the money that they could. That way they would have a down payment so they could get out. And that did not happen, and there was a little conversation between daughter and dad, and they decided that, well, they had already decided before the conversation that they were just going to move into an apartment because of the fact that they had their hearts broken over not being able to buy some land that they had found, because the people that they were going to go through to buy their land required them to have an exuberant amount of money in a checking account in order to buy the land. And I don't know who they've been going to, what they've been talking to, who they've been talking to, what they've been talking to them about, or anything like that. But I think because they're young, they saw them coming and they took advantage of them, and they told them a bunch of bullcrap about what they had to have and what they didn't have to have, and blah, 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 blah. And this is first-time buyers and stuff like this. And it just really broke their hearts. And so they're going to move into an apartment. They're going to follow the you will not own nothing and you will be happy about it flow for right now. But I don't want to get into that because that really does tick me off that they're having to do this. So back to this beautiful canvas. I'm not going to look at it. I am going to roll it and fold it and get it looking nice. Well, just so when you know, you know. Oh, how pretty. Ta-da! That is pretty. That is very pretty. I was right. It's a beachy kind of scene. Let's see. Can you see what that... I don't think you can see that picture right there. It's got a lot of different colors in it. But there's only 30 of them. You got your standby, which I will throw away. And your colors, which are in these bags. It's got the number on the side here. It's got the color number. Let's see. Yeah, it does. It has the color number, the number on the thing. And that's it. It doesn't have symbols or anything on here. You just go by number and color. And kit it up. Don't look out of these baggies, these little bag things. Don't do that. Get you a system. You can look at one of my previous videos, and I showed you the system that I had. I do have some of the trays that go in that system. If you're interested in them, just let me know, and I can get it to you. Because I accidentally bought more than what I needed. But whatever you do, don't use these baggies, because once you rip it open, you have no way of sealing it back. And if you open up, you say, well, I'll just open it up and do this one color. This one color is going to be all over this thing. And you'll have to remove all the paper off of this in order to do it. Or just cut it out where you're going to use it. And you're still going to have sticky. And if you have a long, luscious, and blonde, beautiful cat and 2 toy Australian Shepherds, you're going to end up with black and gray and white and all on your canvas. Take these apart, kit them up however you want to do it, but kit them up. Only use what you need. I will have to get some more rubber bands. Alright, let's see what else I have. Okay, I'm not doing these. Those are partials. I have to do one sometime that's a partial that I've already gotten. Let's see what this one is. Beach Sunset. Look, I wrote on the outside of it, Beach Sunset. Wasn't that ingenious of me? It's on the back side. It ain't on the front side. Come on. Oh, this one does not want to roll the opposite way. Let's see. Let's do it like this. I just want you to know this one is going to be very, very beautiful to do. Very beautiful to do. I'll have to make this, take this off. I think this is just, I think that's a cord. But that is very pretty. That is very pretty. That's just a crinkle. But, as you can tell, yes, you can see through that. But here, you can see this right here. But see, here's my trick. When I have all of this done, and I'm ready to frame it, I will go around the outside and paint it black. So the picture will pop. And sometimes if I paint it, you know, I have to, because, you know, I don't want to cut this off. I want to be able to use this. So sometimes I could take it and do it like that and still have a little bit of the edge showing. Or I can get a picture frame that is this big, set it in there, Bob's your uncle is done. And you got a frame. You got a, what do you call that? That goes around the pictures. So a 4x5 will fit into an 8x10. What is that called? Anyway, that's what it is. But I can't wait to do this. I cannot wait to do this. This is going to be absolutely fun. And as you can see, these are like baggies with a Ziploc bag. So if you wanted to, you could keep them in these little baggies and maybe get you a little square bin and put these baggies in it if you wanted to do it that way and work that way. I don't recommend it. I recommend getting, well, I would recommend the system that I have, but if you don't have the space, then you should really think about doing maybe the little bottles, because I have the little bottles and a little carrying case with a little bitty handle, and I've got, you know, that's the way I did it. So, we got that. And I had a rubber band in there. I did not know I had in there, but I do. So I'm going to do it like so. And there's the beach sunset. Let's see, I think we shall do one more. Oh, this is a big one. Let's see what this is. Didn't write on this one, but as you can tell, it's got the edges on it. Mind you, all these I've gotten are from Temu. This is going to be interesting. As you can tell, this is a Japanese. It's got a little pagoda there. I think that might be a Chinese phrase, though. And this has 30 colors. I think it says 30. Let's see, 30 or 35. Anyway, it's in the 30s. So let's unroll it. Hot dang, look at that. Holy free holies. Let's see what this one is. This is another one by that same company that I had showed you before, so I'm thinking that this is a licensed. Proud of your masterpiece. Share your work on social media and tag us. So this is licensed. It's not licensed with, this is a 40 by 50. It says so right there, 40 by 50, if you can see it. And this has how many colors? Jesus Lord. About that many. That's going to be quite interesting to do. A lot of times when I have a big canvas like this, I have a spongy roller. Some of these things come with a sponge wrapped around a spongy roller, so they don't end up with these lines around it. Lines on it that you have to work out before you can start actually putting your little diamonds on. But I'll use that. I've got skewers that, you know, you put through your meat and your vegetables stuff if you're going to cook it out on the grill. And I'll put one on one side and one on the other side, and I'll leave a little bit sticking out. And I have green floral wire. And I will wrap it, and then twist it. And then do the same on the other side. And it's mostly right here at the top. And it'll all be wound up, except I'll start working down here on the bottom. No? Yeah, that's the way I do it. And I'll start working down here at the bottom, and all of this right here will be rolled up in there. And I'll have my my little squares of paper put here, and I'll work on a square to square to square, and then I start rolling it up. But this right here, up at the top, that's already rolled up. The wire that comes out, I can take it and just lay it over my table that I'm working with, my lap table. And as I need it, I'll start rolling this end up right here. And I'll put clips. And then I'll just keep on going and rolling it, clipping it, rolling it, clipping it, rolling it, clipping it until I'm right here. And it's not holding anymore. And I will finish it up. And Bob's your uncle, it is done. And that, my friends, is this one. This is going to be really pretty once I get it done. I have, you know, a lot of you probably wonder, well, what do you do with these certain things whenever you get them done? Well, as I said earlier, you know that you do, I did, you know, how I painted the edges, and I would frame them. I have done that with a couple of them. I have some at the beach that I have framed, and they're up outside. One of them says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and we put that outside in our cat kitchen. And then I have another one that goes out there that I have two more of them. One of them is outside in the camp kitchen, and then the other two I'll have inside the camper somewhere. Let's see what this one is. Oh, look at that. That's quite interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. It'll probably look pretty. Now, let's get this opened and see. I think this might be a licensed one. It's a 40 by 40. So let's just see what this says on here. It's not scalloped. It doesn't have the scalloped edges like the other one, so it's not from that country or that company. Okay, this one does not have wax. I just opened it. I just took it out of the bag. This isn't something that I've already opened. This doesn't have wax with it. This doesn't have a pin with it. And this does not have a boat with it. This is exactly the way you got it. So let's just see. I think this might be a mountain scene. It is. It's a mountain scene. So this ain't too bad. But it is the 40 by 40. This is a very stiff canvas. It's not soft at all. It's very stiff. Let's see if I can get this so it's a little bit more presentable. I know people are probably going to be fussy because I'm rolling it this way, but going against it, so I can get it rolled out to be a little presentable. How's that? That's a little bit better. but a forced sunrise or sunset. One of the two. I'm going to say sunset. It's going to be a lot of oranges and reds and blacks and grays and browns, and this is going to be fun. I'm trying to roll it so it'll... There we go. And there we are. All of these that I have bought are of Timu. So it's not too bad. This one here is going to be interesting. Let's try this one. And mind you, this is coming straight out of the bag. I have not already prepared this one because I don't like all this crinkly sound. But let's see what I've got. Oh, a good old standby. This is interesting. Here is the picture, if you can see it. It's very pretty. This is like a fall on the lake. Let's see if I can get this fixed. As I said before, to be more presentable. They're already kitted up in bags. They have like number 20 on it. So number 20 would be for number 20. Remember how many colors on it? 20? 20 colors. The last color is number 20. So, there you go. Let's go backwards so we can get this all sorted out. That looks a little better. There's not too much of a glare on it. That's going to be interesting. Can you... It's hard to really see, isn't it? This is going to be a difficult one, I can tell you that much right now. But that'll be alright. We'll be able to get it done. Let's see if I can get this back in its bag. Because I didn't rip this bag. Yeah. Well, it seems like no. That bag just ripped right to pieces. Oh well. This one right here, oh no. It's a 40 by 70. I don't think I want to undo this one. Let's do this one. It's already been undone. I will steal one of its rubber bands. Let's see what we can do with this one. Let's rock and roll it. It's a 40 by 70. Oof. Oh, it's a house. Little mushroom up here for the little fairy home, maybe. A little mushroom for the chimney. And boy howdy, this just keeps on rolling. Can you see it? That's crazy. And it says we have 24 colors. You can have 24 colors, but it doesn't say how many colors that they have provided you. So you might have one color with 1,000 colors. And here's a picture. I don't know if you can see it very well, if that makes any difference. But there's a lot of colors here. This is going to be interesting. Quite interesting. And then I have this one. This one might be a licensed, as far as, you know. We shall see. It's wrapped up in a protective bubble type material here. So that's a pretty decent packaging. My. Okay. I think this is a beach scene. There we go. Just had to get a different look at it. I can't put it back in this bag, but I can put it back in the other bag. Okay. This is by Fayo Diamond Painting. This is probably a company over in China, so this is licensed to them, and this is how they package it up. They have sent us the guide paper. Here's a picture of it. And there are 26 colors. This is interesting. But all of the Chinese writing and everything on it. And if you want to know what it says, just get Google to translate it for you. DIY Diamond Painting Tool by Fayo, F-I-Y-O. Comes with a different type of box. It comes, let me just open this sucker. This is quite interesting. I've never had this one like this as elaborate. Here's the pen, standard pen. There's this blue. They're not using the green boat. They're using a more advanced boat. Oh, more than one. Oh, it's got a multi-placer tool. Dadgummit. Look at that. Look at that. They are heart-shaped. They're heart-shaped. And you got the ends. It's got you a multi-placer tool at the end, for the end of your pen. So you'll take this, which mind you I'm not going to use. You put this on, if it'll go on. Let's see. Come on. Nope, not going to go on that way. Not going on that way. There we go, kinda. This is kind of difficult. Well, I don't recommend this. That kind of sucks. But I got a multi-placer tool here. I think this one does 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you do is you just take it and you just pop it right there. They have that are heart-shaped. Dropped it. They have another one. This one does 2. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But I'm not keeping this. And I'm not keeping the boat, so. But I will keep these in placers and the heart-shaped wax. That's nice. Super nice. Super, super, super nice. Now let's look and see how these things are with, look at that. Great big fat numbers for us half-blind people. Already bagged up in the little baggies. You can keep them in the little baggies if you want to. Just have it get you a little bin and set them in there. And you can go like that. You need to have a way to be able to use these bags. You have to have a way to be able to kit your stuff up. Because if you don't, you will be in a world of hurt. You will lose your diamonds. You will spill your diamonds. Your diamonds will get strode everywhere, especially if you have little fur babies. A lot of pretty colors here. Turquoise, pinks, grays, royal blues, reds. They're gorgeous. Those are gorgeous colors. Now for the reveal. This right here is going to go on my camper door. Let me get this rolled out. This is a very pretty color. Very pretty colors. I would support this company. They have a Facebook page right here. Share your work on social media and tag us. And it says what? Proud of your masterpiece. Share your work on social media and tag us. It's a 30 by 40. Oh yeah, I will definitely put that on my camper door. Hopefully the word welcome will come through. Let's see if we can get a good shot right here. I'm excited. I might do this one next. Oh, let me do that. I'm going to put it back in that thick bag that it came in. I should have brought my pen in here. Oops, where are you? I gotta have you go there. I should have had a pen so I could have wrote on there that it's a beach scene. I will keep it separate from all these other ones that I've just shown you. This one here might be kind of interesting. It looks pretty, as you can tell by the outside. It looks like it's got some very pretty colors. And it is it's something, a 30 by 40. So that's a decent size. I hate not being able to get these things open. Yeah, today me and my son have to take Gimli, which we named him from, we kept on trying to find a company, a character that we knew of that had looks like red hair. You know, I told him, I said, if it was a girl, we could have named it Pippi. For Pippi Longstockings. But it's not a girl, it's a dude. So we were coming up with all these, trying to figure out all these names. We thought about Max, Maximilian, name him Max. Gustav, and name him Gus. He would have some cute little nicknames like Gus Gus. We could have nicknamed him Maxie Poo, Gussie Poo. And I told him, I said, Lord of the Rings. Gimli, the dwarf, Lord of the Rings. And then my son said, Gimli. He said, I like that. So that's how that is. So he is Gimmies, Gimby, Gim, Gims. But most and foremost, he's Grandma's boy. Gammy's boy. Oh, this is nice. Let me get this rolled up and rolled around, get it presentable here. Now, a lot of people are wondering, how do you get the wrinkles and the creases out of these gum diamond paintings? Well, a lot of people do a lot of different things. There's one lady I've watched. Isn't that beautiful? The wrought iron fencing. I hope the details come out in this picture because it's very gorgeous. You got the thing here. That's very beautiful. But typical stuff. She hangs hers and just lets gravity do its thing. Another lady, she puts them between her mattresses. She will take the whole plastic off. She will lay the plastic down and she'll have like a little putty thing and goes across and puts it down just like that. And then she'll lay it face down between her mattress and box springs. Now some of you are saying, but I don't have a mattress and box springs. I just have one of those mattresses, like I have that mattress, that you just put it on your bed and it just whoosh. Or some of you old people out there, you might have a waterbed. How are you going to do that? Well, there's a lady out there on YouTube land that has a tutorial on how you can iron it to get these creases and wrinkles and all out. I have not tried to iron it. I haven't really watched her video, but this is beautiful to me. We have 22 colors here. It's a 30 by 40. There's a picture of it. I don't know how good you can see it, but it's there. And as you can tell, the numbers, or these letters, these are letters. They're all letters, aren't they? I think they're all letters. Yeah, they are. The letters are really, you can see the letters. They're not misconstrued or smudged in any way. But yeah, this is very pretty. With all of its 22 colors. Let's see. Well, I can't. Let me see if I can put it back in the bag. I didn't have to look before. Let's try this one. I think this one here. Well, let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back in, but if I do, I do. Look at that. And by the grace of God, there she be. Right on in there. Boom. I've done a lot of unrollings today. I hope that you've enjoyed a peek at some of my diamond paintings. I have quite a few. And I figured, hey, why not take advantage of this? Show the people. But then I got this. And I'm like, what in the world is it? Let's see, this right here is all messed up. So, I think this is just tape to keep it taped down. From the packaging, maybe? Okay, you talked me into it. Let's look at it. This is just where they've taped it. This is a heavier piece of plastic than that cheap stuff that I ripped a minute ago. What you doing over there, Jingle Bells? Well, I think it's taped all the way around here. They just wanted me to buy it. They didn't want me to open it and do it. Interesting. Ugh, there. By golly. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's a 40 by 70. Remember, I said that. 40 by 70. There she is. That's what it looks like if you can see it. If not, this might be a dragon. Holy free holy. Are y'all looking at this? Oh, my loose shoe. Oh, my loose shoe got pants. Look at this monster. No pun intended, but look at this monster of a pan. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, holy moly. Well, that's going to be fun to do. They gave you 2 pins because they say 1 pin is going to wear out. So we got to give them 2 pins. 2 pins, 2 waxes, cheap boat. Well, you know what I'm keeping and what I'm throwing away. See, they have this one. This pin here has got a multiplacer, like you do 2 or 3 on this end, and then this pin right here comes with a multiplacer, and it might be 8. So they had a rhyme or reason as to why they put both of those in there, just so you know. I was just making fun. As you can tell by the picture, there's a lot of reds. What was I getting myself into? The symbols on here are pretty easy to see as far as they're not messed up. This is, I said in the beginning, a 40 by 70. Sorry about that. This sucker has got 20. Come on, clear up. There we go. 24 colors. This has got 24 colors. But that's all for today, folks. Y'all have a good week, and I will see you next time.